like the speed of sound. We can keep on the ground.
What's good, YouTube? Easy Now 1337 aka Snow, back again with another gameplay commentary. I did say there was going to be emblems today, but yesterday, guys, I had a really bad ankle injury at football, thanks to DPJ who tried to kill me. So I haven't really been on my Xbox or anything. I've just been lying down with my ankle up, but I did have this gameplay on my hard drive and I had my mic to hand, so I thought I wouldn't leave you all completely without content and I would record a commentary. And firstly, this gameplay, PDW using VSAT dogs and Swarm, but this is a magnificent gameplay because of who I'm playing with. I have a lot of wicked elite UK members. Benny Central is on my team as well. These are really massive pub stompers who just annihilate servers for a joke. And for me to finish with the most kills on the game, not finish top of the board, granted, but with the most kills in the game, I mean, it really is a special gameplay to me. But I was going for like 100 plus, but I ended up with about 60 kills. But the great thing is, I didn't even realise until I watched back the gameplay, I actually got a nuclear with the PDW, my actual first PDW nuclear, because I've always become 1 or 2 off and I get sniped or target finded, and I actually get LMG target finded after I get the nuclear in this gameplay, which pissed me off. But that's the game. And what I want to talk about today is who I am in real life, egos, people who are arrogant and stuff along those lines, things that piss me off as a person. In life, I am a very closed person. I'm very shy. I'm very quiet. I keep myself to myself. I don't have much of a social life. And that's just the way I chose to be from a young age. It's down to what's happened in my life and how I've been treated by people. And for me, with the way people have treated me, right now, how I live my life is I will trust someone 100%. But in that slight moment when they do something against me, I will literally cut them off completely, because I don't need that sort of shit in my life. If someone's not 100% genuine with me, I will not bother with them. And that's why I only have 2 friends two real true friends in my life. And one of them is DPJ, someone who I know I can say anything I want to and he'll take it and he'll accept it. And if he disagrees with it, he'll talk back to me in a manner where it's not an argument or vicious. We'll just talk and debate it out, and we'll come to a conclusion during the, let's say, arguments. And the other friend I have is a girl that I've known my entire life since I was in primary school, who I would die for. I mean, I would take a bullet for this girl. She has been my rock my entire life. After primary school, granted we stopped talking to each other a couple of years because that's what happens in life, but then when we met back up, we became instant best friends, and I would do anything for her now. And they're the real 2 friends that I have in my life, and that's all I need, because I know that they are genuine, true, honest friends and not some fake ass bullshit. Now, it's the same with the internet. People talk about making friendships on the internet and that I'm their friend on the internet, but when it comes down to it, you can only really be acquaintances across Xbox. You cannot be real true friends. You can talk to them, you can trust them slightly, but I wouldn't trust anyone on the internet 100%. The closest to 100% is the Hovis man. I trust him about 95%. And that's not because he's a bad person or anything, that's just because I don't know him in real life, and I'm not going to risk giving information about my life and myself to him. I mean, the full extent of everything that's happened to me and why I am the way I am. And the same with YouTube. YouTube has opened me up to talk about these sorts of things, but I would never portray everything that's ever happened to me because it's my personal life and my personal details, and you can't trust people across the internet with that sort of stuff. So for someone to say that they're friends with someone online, it's utter shit. It's just complete utter shit. The reason why the Hovis man is so high in percentage, let's say, as a real friend, is because he texts me and he talks to me, and we talk on Skype. We discuss things every single day. We talk every day. We text every day. His girlfriend even texts me every day. Me and her have got a relationship. We're friends. Now, if someone is just only talks to you on Xbox in a party and playing the game, but they don't ever text you or have any sort of contact with you outside of Xbox, then I'm sorry, but they're not a friend at all. They're not even close to being a friend. And I think that's where the distinction needs to be, because I had an argument recently with someone and I stopped talking to him. And I know, I don't even feel, I know 100% that I was right in what I said and what I'd done. He doesn't agree with that. He believes that it works both ways, and he made a commentary about it, talking, not knowing what happened. Now, if you know me and you're my friend, you know for a fact that if someone pisses me off, I have a go at them, I have a definite reason why. Now, to say that you feel that you didn't know anything was wrong, or you didn't do anything wrong, that to me shows that you're egotistical and arrogant. And I'm not saying this to start a beef or an argument, I'm just saying how I see it. Now, the argument happened because this person would rage in a game constantly, and I mean literally constantly, to the point where 30 seconds into the game, first death, he'd be like, oh, I know I'm host, I'm definitely host. And at first it was funny and it was entertainment, but after 2 or 3 months of playing with this person every single day, it became tiresome and boring, and it became really aggravating and frustrating. But I bit my tongue because in a lot of ways he's a lot like me, straight up and honest, but he's also got an ego. And I've never told him this before because I didn't want to cause drama or beef, but he recently played with a big YouTuber, his hero, and then his ego really came into play the next couple of weeks. All he kept talking about was this YouTuber and telling us how to play and what classes to use because this person used it. And it's like, I don't give a fuck who that person is, because that person means nothing to me. And I bit my tongue and I let it go, and I let a lot of things go, to be honest, because I've got a lot of patience in this world. But if someone really just like disrespects me, and it might not be seen as disrespect to everybody, but he was telling me and another person in our party how competitive is and what the requirements for competitive is. Now, he was telling 2 people who are ex-competitive players, me and the other person. We're both ex-competitive players, we know all about it, and he was basing his opinions and facts about this big YouTuber, and the big YouTuber himself isn't even a competitive player. He's just a really, really good player who's trying to break into competitive. So for someone to say that to us, knowing that we are ex-competitive players, then I'm sorry, but that to me is egotistical. But again, I bit my tongue and I got on with it. But what really, really pushed my buttons, what really, really pissed me off amongst all the rage and everything, I mean literally every 2 minutes, every time this person died in a game, it would scream and shout and rage, was the moment for me was when he blamed me for the death. And he's done it before and I just got over it, but for the first time in a long time, I was playing for fun. I was using tomahawks and he died because he couldn't kill the person. I got the blame because I was using tomahawks and I should have had a gun to kill him. And that really, really pissed me off, because for the past 2 months, all I have done in my entire life is run support for the team. I've told other people not to play the game, like not to use their kill streaks while he was on a good gameplay. I shouted at other people, said don't use your kill streaks, he's onto a good gameplay, he needs it for YouTube. Now, all this support and everything I ran, and then last week I warned him about the rage and the anger and the screaming, and I told him I was bored of it and I was tired of it and I'd had enough. But he didn't listen and he carried on, and then when he blamed me for that, that was the end. I cut him off, I just couldn't be bothered anymore. So that's a little bit about who I am in real life, and a little bit of a rant because it pissed me off when he made the commentary about me. But anyway, that's me done for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Peace out. Take care.